What's happening, guys? We're back and we're gonna do things a little bit differently today. Alright guys, I'm getting tired of filming and editing the same video over and over again. This fiberglass is basically the same process over and over, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with the same one. We need to work on the other half of the hood mold today. This half is done. We need to demold that dam and whatnot, but I think for this episode, I'm just gonna make it really short and just cover what's different about this side than this side, and then just do the fiberglassing off camera. So first thing we gotta do today, we need to come in here and cut this flange off. Same as we did on the front, basically make a nice straight edge. I've learned that I probably should have made my flanges a little bit longer than I have, because I have to cut them twice. I have to cut this one right now to get rid of any of the stray hairs along the top, and then once we do the other side of the mold, I'm gonna have to cut it again to make a straight edge. So I'm gonna try to cut really high on here, probably just at the edge of the blue gel coat, so that when we do the other side, we have a little bit of room to play. So I'm gonna grab a grinder, we'll cut this edge off, and then we'll pull off this the plastic backing and take a look at how those registration marks worked and what kind of a gel coat we got. And then I'm gonna do all the waxing and PVA and all that stuff off camera, and then we can catch back up once it's all done. So let's grab a grinder, cut this off, and then we'll see what our flange looks like. All right, that demolded pretty well. There's a couple spots that have some porosity in the mold. I'll probably just fill those up with wax to keep our mold pieces from getting interlocked. I think it was just either where there was a bubble in the PVA, or I just did a poor job of the actual first layer of gel coat and I got bubbles. So need to do a little bit of work on that. The rubber bumper registration marks look awesome. I'm really pumped with those. I wish I would have used about double on this so that we had more registration marks, but it'll work. Yeah, so I need to go through and do all the cleanup on here, get rid of some of the DAP and the wax and PVA that's left over from that side. And then the prep phase, redo all the DAP corners and PVA and wax and gel coat and all that. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna catch up with you guys at the end of the episode, either when we're done, which is optimistic, or when I run out of time and have to post this video, and we'll show you guys our progress. So we'll see you then. And we're back. So bad news, guys, I didn't finish that side of the hood. I worked pretty much every day, but I didn't realize that this episode would be over Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving. So that cuts like 4 days out of my schedule, because we're gonna travel back to Saskatchewan for Thanksgiving. So I was only able to get all the glass done. I wasn't able to get my my wooden support glued on and fiberglassed in and everything. So I do have to call it an episode here, guys, because I'm gonna be getting back like on Wednesday, right before this episode has to go live. So I'm gonna call it an episode here. I got all the glass done on this side. All I have to do yet is put the wooden stringers on and throw some glass onto those. But I just don't have time for it this week. So I'm gonna call an episode there, guys. We got another half of the hood done. Next week, I'm going to flip the hood over and we're gonna do the final piece on the bottom, and then we can start demolding and see how things worked out. One hiccup that we did run into on this side of the mold is I was kind of rushing through my steps. I really want to get this hood done, so I was rushing a little bit, wasn't taking the proper time, and I started applying my gel coat when the PVA was still probably not fully cured, fully dry. So there's one section where it actually kind of pulled up the PVA, so we're going to be relying on just the wax for mold release there. So we'll see how it comes apart, and we'll see what the inside of the mold looks like. We might have to do a little bit of work on the inside once we demold it. But other than that, everything went the exact same as the other side. So we got that done. Next week we'll continue. Yeah, short episode this week, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. Go check us out on Instagram, Leftfootfirst Media, and we'll see you next week. Now I'm out of here.